For our next design, we're going to do the roses. And for this one, I'm going to use the cat eye number 2, which is a little bit darker than this one. It's more like a graphite. It's really a charcoal, really darker silver. Like this, you can see a difference. Has also a little bit darker background. As you can see, the particles are different as well. And you can do different ways, a little bit different designs from this one, or different end result. Maybe designs you can do exactly the same, but the end result might be different. And I think will look nice on this background for this specific look. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix my design first, and I'm going to create some random pattern lines, okay? And I will start, this will be the like that, maybe swirls, okay? And now what I will do, I will just pick up my magnet. Again, every element need to be completely separately done. And I'm magnetizing my element first. So it will be all on one side. Perfect. Quickly to the light. I will have my client's hand light on the auto, so they can just move it. And of course, if I will have 2 hands, I will just do another hand and flip it over. But if I will just do one nail, I will just do it like that. And then I will just create another element right next to it. Again, some random swirls to make it a little bit more interesting. And my aim in here is to have all of my particles moving in roughly the same way. So my aim is just to, for this specific one, just to move them all into this side of the nail. So when they're moving, they're all like this. So when you move it on the one side, they all without the sparkle, and when you move it to the other side, they all with the sparkle. So I will just push them towards the line in here. So just like that, when I'm happy, I can just do this one a little bit stronger, moving the particles a little bit more. And then when I'm happy, I'm curing this. So don't rush. Make sure everything is as you wish. Now is better. And then to the light. So it only takes a second to ruin it and takes a second to fix it. So make sure you're fixing it before you place it in the light. And then I'm making one more here. Swirl like that. And then taking my magnet and moving particles towards the opposite line, so everything is nice and shiny. And I have this glare in a spot that I want to have. Perfect. So to the light, few seconds. Of course, we're just doing it's just repetition. As you can see from the time, this design takes much longer time because we created more elements and more patterns. And our next design, we create even more patterns, more elements. So this is just for you to practice and you see what you can do. And this is just a part of the nail art. This is fun. This is what we can offer to our clients a little bit more. The carnival is coming. You can surprise your client with little designs, and you will see how many clients will say, oh my God, I love it. This is amazing. And this is what I really like about the cat eyes. And funny enough, even the clients that are not liking glitters, and even clients that say no to glitters for over the years, they will say yes to cat eyes. To different cat eyes, because they all have the different look, but they all trying it. So of course we have these hardcore clients that they will never change and they always wear this one red color or one French all their lives, or just a nude. This is all right. I already gave up on this client. But a lot of clients that are ready to try different colors, and even if they're not the glitters fan, they will try the cat eyes. They really like the end result of the cat eyes. And I think this middle aura satin look in different colors, especially now we have them more in a nude shade. they really like the look, and they really like the cat eyes itself. So now see, I'm creating each element separately, moving the particles, making sure everything is nice and shiny, amazing glare, and then one more in here. So just speed it up. So I've just made one, but you can do 2 or 3. It will be really up to you. So this is it. Now just moving these particles. I just need to do it from the other side. Perfect. To make sure everything is connected to the rest. Okay, I like that. Now, this one goes to the light for 30 seconds and we're going to apply the glue. So now we have this really dark silver look over the black. You can see a difference between the silver, so cat eye number 1 and cat eye number 2. You can really see it because the cat eye number 1 has this lighter background, really whitish background, while the cat eye number 2 has this transparent or the darker background, and we can put, you can really see each pattern completely separately moving around and over the dark background. And now I'm going to apply the glass gel polish amber to create my color. Of course, you can use different, oh, why not actually? I didn't do it, so let me just do it. Let's make an ombre. Why not? Okay. So I will just place my amber on the paper palette, and I will have my pink on the paper palette. And what I will also need, some different color. I will need some red, maybe red will be better than pink in our case. Yes, red will be better than pink. And let's use the blue. I have cyan blue as well in here. You can of course use purple. Glass is really up to you what you want to do. And let's pick up my ombre brush, but this is the only why I'm doing this ombre brush is just because it's handy and it's next to me and it's clean. Okay, so I'm going to start from my orange from the top, nice and thin layer, and I'm just changing this color into the orange. And now I'm going to take the red over, and now just these 2 colors was amazing. Now let me clean it. Okay, that's perfect. And now I will take a wipe and we'll pick up the blue. So you can really now think about the summer in this one, or any type of a little bit brighter designs. And now my blue mixed with red, creating little purple in here. Oh, this is nice. So you can really make your unicorn nail on this one. And then let's do some green at the end. Mix it with our blue. So any type of color combo that you wish you can make. And now this one, nice and thin. A little bit of purple mix in here on the side so everything is covered. Now you can see the difference between the silver. Now you can really see the difference between the silver and the cat eye number 2, the charcoal one, when we can have these visible dark lines underneath. And our design is a little bit more mysterious. Our design is a little bit more interesting than just this have one pure color. So this one goes to the light for 30 seconds and we're going to cover it with the top gel. Now here the end result of our ombre in here, and of course the ones that I did before in exactly the same technique. What I wanted you to look for when you're going to use your glass gel polish is really the amount you're using and also what type of glass you're using. This is, as you can see, the blue. This is not the cyan blue, this is blue. We know that when we know our product, that's the blue is much more pigmented, is a little bit darker. So you need to be careful. Even when a super thin layer, you can see not all of my elements are as visible as, for example, here, when I use just burgundy glass, okay? Or here, when I use just purple glass. So if you want to have your design much darker, then is not a problem at all. But if you want to have your design a little bit more, a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, then I would recommend you to mix your glass gel polish with base and top. Okay, so clear top gel to make it really transparent. And exactly the same way, you can use any gel polish. So any gel polish that you have, you decide that your clients would like this mustard, yellow, or like beautiful Normandy green, etc., then it's no problem at all. What you need to do, you just need to mix it with the base and top, make sure it's transparent, and then you apply on top of the cat eye top gel, and then you can see each element completely different. So then you can create any color of your choice and from your elements.